In this video, we are going to tell you guys our honest opinion on the Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive. How's it going, guys? Josh here with Trax RC, and today we will be giving you guys our review on the Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive. We have owned a total of 4 Traxxas Slash two-wheel drives over the years, and we have figured out some good things and some bad things about these RCs. We have picked out 5 pros and 5 cons about the Slash two-wheel drive, so we're going to tell you guys those right now. And the first pro that we have is that the aftermarket support on a Slash is unbelievable. And I actually think that you can build an entire Slash on your own out of hop-up parts. That's how many parts that there are for this car. Some of the best aftermarket brands for the Slash two-wheel drive is like RPM, Proline, Traxxas. They do make some good upgrades for the Slash, and probably a few more that I'm forgetting. A good example at just how many parts are available for a Slash two-wheel drive is this other Slash that we own. There's not that many stock parts left on this Slash, and it is just really upgraded to the max. As you can see, we have a ton of red parts, and it makes it look really cool. And yeah, the Slash just has a very good part support. Another benefit to a Traxxas Slash is that they are good for beginners in the hobby. The Slash is actually one of the cars that got me hooked into the hobby, and it's just been an awesome RC ever since. And the third pro to a Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive is that there are like a lot, and I mean a lot of variations of this model. You can get a Slash that is brushless. It has an LCG chassis. You can get one with different tires, different bodies, different power systems. You can get one that comes with a battery. You can get one that doesn't come with a battery. There's just so many options. But the more features that the Slash has, the higher the price is going to be. But in my opinion, all Slash two-wheel drives are priced pretty reasonably. Number 4 for the pros of a Slash two-wheel drive is that they are really easy to work on. It really doesn't take that long to strip down an entire Slash two-wheel drive with an electric driver. You could probably get it done in under 20 minutes. It's really easy. And tying back into where I said that this RC is good for beginners in the hobby, it really doesn't take that long to learn where everything is at and how to get to those parts if they break in a more efficient way. Overall, the Slash two-wheel drive is just really a breeze to work on. And the last pro that we have for you guys about the Slash two-wheel drive is how adjustable this truck is. You can adjust the ESC, the shock position, all the gearing, you can adjust that. You can put different tires on. You can adjust the turnbuckles and camber lengths. You can fit many different batteries in the battery tray. There is so many things that you can do with this truck. You can make this thing a drag car, a street car. You can put huge tires on it and make it a monster truck. And there are so many other things that you can do with the Slash. There are so many other good things about a Slash two-wheel drive, but I did not include them in this video. So what is bad about a Slash? Well, this RC is not really that durable in stock form. Once upgraded, yes, this thing is like bulletproof. But out of the box, the durability just does not add up. If you just do like casual driving, light jumps, then this RC is durable. But if you really want to start bashing it, you need to upgrade it. To make a Slash two-wheel drive more durable, you need parts like steering components, you need some suspension upgrades, and some driveline upgrades as well. And there are a few little odds and ends that you need to sort out too, like these little ears right here that attach to the skid plate. Those pop off all the time, and then the bumper's crooked. It doesn't break, it's just really annoying when it happens. And you can fix this by either upgrading to the RPM rear bumper mount, which is a much more rigid design, or you can drill a hole in the side of the bumper mount right here and then put a screw in, and that will thread into the skid plate and lock that ear in place and prevent it from popping off. Now, I wouldn't call this a durability issue, but I've noticed that the screws on Slash two-wheel drives back out a lot. And it just causes parts to basically fall off the car sometimes, and it gets kind of annoying. But like I said before, once a Slash is upgraded, then it is very durable. Another con to a Slash two-wheel drive is that the tires are just absolute garbage. They are just way too stiff, and the foams are not forgiving at all. And you basically have to re-glue them to the rim every couple runs. They have no traction whatsoever. Maybe it's just these specific ones, but I doubt that other models will have better tires. Maybe they don't have any traction because they're just super slick. I mean, this tire has like all the tread left, and it's really disappointing because these tires are awesome in real life. The only good thing about these tires is that they are licensed. There are a lot of aftermarket tire options that you can get, and those are much better than the stock ones. And the third con to a slash two-wheel drive that we have noticed is that the suspension is hard to tune. There's just a lot of rear weight bias on the slash because the transmission, the motor, the ESC, everything is like in the back and there's not that much going on up front. For example, on this particular slash, the front actually feels really good on it, but the back just does not. It feels really soft. And that just causes the truck to sag a lot in the rear under acceleration. So we may have to change out the springs in here for stronger ones. And then going back to our red Traxxas slash two-wheel drive, the rear on this one actually feels really good, but the front feels way too stiff. It is just something that I just cannot seem to get right. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. If you have any ideas, comment down below. And the fourth con to a slash two-wheel drive is that the shocks leak early on. The O-rings inside of the shocks just don't do a good job of keeping the oil inside. And then all the oil leaks out and you have to rebuild the shock with new O-rings and seals and then refill it with shock oil. Sadly, we have not found an upgrade yet that prevents this from happening. And the fifth and final con of a slash two-wheel drive is that the ones with this specific chassis have a very high center of gravity and they roll over a lot. And the best way to solve this issue is to get the LCG chassis, which is the chassis that we have on this slash. As you can see, it is a lot more low than the one on this slash, and that brings the center of gravity down, and it just prevents it from rolling over. Also, in my opinion, the LCG chassis looks a lot cooler than the high CG chassis that we have on this slash. But I guess that the only real benefit that the high CG chassis gives you is a little bit more ground clearance, but I don't really see why you would need more ground clearance on a short horse truck anyways. So that was a lot, guys, but the slash two-wheel drive actually isn't our most favorite car, and it isn't our go-to basher either. And that is simply because it just takes so much money to upgrade a slash to be a good basher. But even bigger than that is two-wheel drive. We're not a huge fan of two-wheel drive cars. We do have a lot of two-wheel drive RCs though, which is kind of ironic. But we would much rather bash around something like a Stampede 4x4 because it's four-wheel drive. You're just able to do a lot more tricks and stuff like that, and you have a lot more control with the four-wheel drive over a two-wheel drive RC car. So the question is, would we ever get another slash two-wheel drive? The answer is probably not, because we already have 4 of them. But yes, we would recommend a slash two-wheel drive for some beginner in the hobby, or a more experienced hobbyist who just wants an RC to have fun with. So that was our honest opinion about the slash two-wheel drive. Before we close out this video, we just want to invite you guys over to check out our website. Click the link down below in the description and it will take you there. And at our website, we have reviews on all of our RC cars, including this one and other ones that we have featured on our channel. There you can also buy Trax RC merch and learn general information about us and our channel. You can also check out some of the latest RC news topics that we have for you guys this week, as well as a full list of the best RC cars in our opinion. And you could also look at the build breakdown page, and that is where you can find a full list of all the parts that we have installed on every single one of our RCs. And as always, if you do visit our website, please give us feedback on it in the comments down below so that we know what we need to improve on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time on Trax RC.